If you're looking to get into a side hustle or start an online business, maybe you've heard about digital real estate, rank and rent, and you've thought that might be something to go into, but you're skeptical. Or when you started looking into it, you felt overwhelmed and confused. If that sounds like you, just give me 5 minutes, and this video will help you save months, maybe years of trial and error. So most people don't fail because rank and rent doesn't work. They fail because they start with the wrong strategy, the wrong expectations, and the wrong priorities. Or maybe they signed up for a course that wasn't a great course, or maybe they got a great course and they just don't have the motivation to stick with it. You never know why some people fail. But those three things are usually the top factor for people who put in the effort: the wrong strategy, the wrong expectations, and the wrong priorities. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to focus on and, more importantly, what to ignore. For context, I've been running a digital marketing agency since 2019, and I've been doing digital real estate, rank and rent for the last 6 years. And it is one of the simplest and most profitable asset-based models I've ever seen when it's done correctly. And believe me, when I first started, I went through a lot of trial and error to figure out what worked. Even though I had taken a course, the course didn't cover everything you need to know that I know now. And even if it had, I probably still would have started out slow, even though I was putting full-time effort into it outside of my agency. So with rank and rent, when you understand it, there's no hype, it's just math. Rank and rent is digital real estate. Think about if you go out and buy an apartment building on an old piece of land. That's real estate, right? Well, if I'm going to stake out a little corner of the internet with a website, that's digital real estate that I own. So you start by building a simple website. Most times you can use AI these days. You get it ranking for one service. So let's say tree service in Chicago. So when the phone starts ringing, and it will, and when the estimate requests start coming in from the website, you find a local business to send those leads to, and you're basically rent them the website every month. And let me tell you, they're happy to have it. Business's lifeblood is new business and new leads every day and every month. You can provide that to them, and you become a long-term partner in their growth. You don't chase clients, you don't fulfill services, you just own the asset and collect the rent. If people need it urgently and businesses already pay for leads, it's viable. Free service, concrete, towing, roofing, emergency plumbing. Simple beats perfect. You don't need advanced SEO. One service, one city, one keyword focus. Everybody wants to overcomplicate this and make it into some big project that they have to spend months building. It's not. It's simple because the local search intent, it does most of the heavy lifting for you. It's already there. The demand is already there. So honest talk, ranking takes a few weeks or longer depending on the market and the niche. But again, if you have the right training, you know how to pick the right market and the right niche. So again, it can take weeks because you're waiting on Google to index that site to understand what it's about and where to show it and who to show it to when they search. Once that happens, the phone starts ringing. And quitting early, it resets the clock. Or jumping onto another site before one produces, it resets the clock. And then you get burned out. Remember, consistency beats brilliance every single time in this model. And so when you talk to a business owner, you're not selling them anything. You're offering them exclusive inbound leads. So if they don't want more customers, or sometimes they can't take on more business, I've seen that happen a lot. Concrete companies just 3 months out before they can even come to an estimate. That's not your customer. So if they can't take on more business or they don't want to, move on to the next one. And that mindset removes 90% of the fear people have about selling because this isn't selling. So when people get into digital marketing or side hustles, one of the things I've seen is they choose to do one of three things: client work, which is nothing but stress and churn for you; running ad campaigns, which is nothing but a constant spend, and you don't make that much for the time you put into it; or rank and rent, where you build assets that stack and produce monthly. When I was looking around, I chose number three, rank and rent, because it compounds. So I put together a free digital real estate starter kit, 27 pages. It'll walk you through a lot of this and hopefully take away some of the confusion and get you going in the right direction so that you can believe in this model and that you can believe in yourself that you can do this. Again, don't overcomplicate it. It's not that tough to figure this model out. So in the starter kit, I show you how to pick the right niche in the right city, how to set up your basic website structure, some of the fundamentals to getting that website ranked, and then again, how to talk to the business owner and how to price it correctly to get your first site rented. And let me tell you, once you do, you start to realize what a brilliant model this is, because once that site's up and rented, you don't touch it again. It just automatically charges every month and pays you every single month until you decide to quit or sell it as an asset. You own it. You can sell it down the road. And that's why this is the best online business model there is. Nobody can tell me different. I've tried several. This is the one. I've been doing it for 6 years. So with this free guide, there's no pitch. It's just clarity. So comment kit, I'll send you the link to download it. And don't forget to like and save this video and follow me for more tips in the future.